Being a senior has created a certain sense of nostalgia for my childhood years, the simple, uninhibited times. I thought back to preschool when hours were spent on the alphabet rug playing with building blocks. My fellow classmates and I would build amazing structures which could withstand anything, except of course for a 4-year-old intent on knocking the whole thing over. While relishing in this memory, I realized, just as we played with building blocks in our childhood years, my classmates and I have used the past 13 years of education as building blocks to construct our foundation for life. Each of our foundations is unique, and mine consists of 3 main components: my teachers, friends, and family. The first block that was used to construct my foundation was my teachers. We have spent an incredible amount of time over the past 4 years sitting in classrooms with the esteemed teachers around me, 180 days a year and 8 hours a day for 4 years of high school. After doing what any overachieving math student would and busting out a calculator, I arrived at the fact that we have spent 5,760 hours learning at the hands of our teachers, and boy did we learn loads. Mrs. Ash taught us how to take the integral of cosine x. Mr. Jones showed us how to analyze Tennyson and the effect his time period had upon his work. And Mr. Crowder trained us to fight apathy in our government. However, all of our teachers seemed to strive to teach us life skills as well, for they knew long before I did that they were helping to build our foundation and that their block consisted of much more than just books. Mr. Crowder paid careful attention to accentuate that putting forth your best effort was what truly defines success. Mrs. Kirk showed us that the roller coasters we love to get an adrenaline rush from all happen due to physics. The world around me and how I view situations has been forever changed by what these teachers have instilled in me over the past 4 years. My classmates composed the second and most crucial block of my foundation. Hollywood movies such as Mean Girls and Napoleon Dynamite create stereotypes and a distorted view of our high school. The class of '09 breaks the stereotypes that Hollywood makes seem normal. While the movies have gorgeous, stupid cheerleader homecoming queens, Reagan County has a gorgeous cheerleader homecoming queen who is not only smart, but is a 4-year band student who has one of the best glide steps any band director has ever seen. The dumb jock stereotype in movies is matched at Reagan County with a star football player who also serves as salutatorian of his class. While everyone in RCHS has found their niche with after-school activities or accomplishments, they do not define who we are. We've lured the classic stereotypical popularity line to a point where they are practically invisible, which has made for some amazing memories throughout middle and high school. I can remember in Mr. McKenzie's class, while working on a reenactment of the Alamo, Jackson and Jake, as a punishment, had to walk around the mall saying, "Orange soda is evil." And during the same project, Anthony managed to destroy half of the fake swords in an hour that Victoria had spent all weekend making. I'm sure my classmates would be saddened if I didn't bring up one of their favorite memories. Me falling down the stairs at the basketball tournament. The image of me sliding down an entire flight of stairs, shoes flying in all directions, still seems to put a smile on my classmate's face. These good memories continued into high school. We created classic one-liners such as, "You rang," "Sit down," and "I'm a dog." And at District UIL, we experienced the first showdown between El Grande, Pollo de Muerte, and Prodigy. We can even boast that our class of 2009 holds 2 tennis champions. So I'm sure World War II information would be more helpful. The memories I have made with my classmates shall be what I remember most about the past 13 years. Though we've lost some interesting friends along the way, RCHS's class of 2009 has remained an eclectic mix of people who can always put a smile on my face. You all and the memories we've created are the most important block of my foundation, which will always keep my structure sound and rooted. Y'all are amazing people, and more importantly, amazing friends. And I will miss you all terribly in the coming years. I swore I wasn't going to do this, I'm sorry. My family composes the last block to slide in and complete my foundation. My sister Sarah never ceased to have a kind word. She boosted my confidence and never let me think negatively about myself. I credit her for helping to create me into the confident person I am today. My mom spent endless hours on trivial things like checking my papers for grammatical errors and helping me find a term paper topic. She was always there to lend the helping hand I so often needed. Through her example, I learned to care and be there for others. My father helped me to chill out. He showed me that hard work can achieve any goal, and that as long as you love the process, the outcome doesn't really matter. My family created a solid block in my foundation, which will ensure my building never wavers. Just as each of our foundations is unique, our class's individual buildings will develop distinctively as well. However, I am sure each building will be a masterpiece, despite how it is built. And just as the mean kid knocked down your building in preschool, others out there will try to do the same. Just remember that the foundation formed here at Reagan County High School shall remain strong, and all of you have the power, if you choose, to rebuild your structure, no matter how damaged. As cliche as my metaphor seems, I know that building blocks of life and child's blocks might as well be interchangeable. For in the words of Catherine Ann Porter, childhood is the fiery furnace in which we are melted down to essentials, and those essentials shaped for good. My father, as far back as I can remember, has said, I wish just once, when a really good band student graduates as valedictorian, that they would play their horn during their speech. Therefore, I would like to conclude my address today with a small excerpt in dedication to all my immediate and extended family, especially, of course, my father. I love you all. Congratulations, class of 2009.